episodes of different things that I would feel comfortable talking about as far as philosophy in general. Um, but I have several ideas on what I want to speak about, and a lot of them are really just experiences I had when studying philosophy in general. Um, we can go to the beginning of philosophy, which is what my definition of philosophy is: questioning within reason. It may be different from other people. They may say that you can totally BS whatever it is you're trying to philosophize on, but my um, definition I hold to be the true definition of it, and really everyone is a philosopher because humans they do question things about around them, and really what it is it's man's search for meaning, and just with the same author who wrote Man's Search for Meaning, uh, we find physical attributes in life that allow us to make sense of our environment and the world around us. My approach on philosophy has to do more with metaphysics and epistemology, which metaphysics is upper physics, and epistemology is the study or origin of human knowledge. Um, when dealing with philosophical topics as far as metaphysics and epistemology is concerned, it's all uh, theoretical in a way because they leave our it's left in a convincing manner that we can take to be truth or completely disregard it and regard it as nonsense. And one of the things that philosophers do is uh, write texts, and these texts serve as uh, a way to communicate with a general audience, or sort of incorporate that text into a university setting. And many philosophers uh, have incorporated their text into universities, and that's actually how they make money. Because once you get a general text onto the market level, and sorry, uh, you get the market on into the university level, then that's when you make a lot of money. As with Isaac Newton, who wrote Philosophy Naturalis Principia Mathematica, he made quite a bit of money, as well as I think he earned his doctorate in that field. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to try to write some text, and I can't do this uh, without studying, of course. Um, but the text I think will serve in the metaphysics and epistemology subject of philosophy, branches, so to speak. And the the book that Isaac Newton wrote is over $400 nowadays. It's a massive text, and it my mind just went blank. I'm sorry. Uh, to go into in depth and general the basics of philosophy is that philosophy is really just coloring what life is, and really any topic could be considered philosophical if deep thought and presentation of meaning is present within the discussion. And for instance, there is the philosophy of music and of art, which is primarily aesthetics, and um, but really philosophy has sort of diminished as Hollywood and filmmaking has risen. Uh, Filmmaking has sort of created a new meaning for philosophy, or new way to present uh, a, discussion in a philosophical topic. Uh, I think it's the most innovative method, but not necessarily the effective method for getting the message across. I think that when films sort of discuss philosophical topics, that they don't leave it as in a sort of avant-garde, uh, you know, complicated, but also uh, wacky route in philosophy, just or I mean approach in philosophy, and the message gets distorted because it can mean something to one person and then means something else to another person. So um, text is probably the best method to getting your message across. And in the meantime, I have a few other topics I'd like to discuss, but I have to write them down and sort of go through the notes that I've written, and that will be what the next episode, the episode 2, after this, after I'm finished with this episode, which I am finished, and I appreciate you viewing this video, and appreciate your patience as I sort of have to ponder and kind of have to think about what I'm going to try to say as I'm saying it. That takes a long time for you to actually get what I'm trying to say, but I'm glad that you at least took the time to view this video, and the next will be episode 2. Thank you.